Shaq, not the way you would have drawn it up, but I guess you have to give credit to Allen for the yards that he ran for and threw for the second half, especially, right?
Yeah, they came out with a game plan for us in the second half and was able to execute it. And we were just able to make the stops at the right time and get the job done.
In overtime, you got the big stop, right? So what did that feel like to be able to at least, get off the field there quickly?
Oh, it was perfect, exactly what we needed because, you get down there, able to kind of get the offense the ball back with good field position, even though they had a real good punt. But I was happy that it happened that way. I love going defense first, even if it's overtime, because I have a lot of confidence in us that we're going to get the job done.
Jack, the Bills had built so much momentum going into that overtime period. Was anything said by you guys to kind of tighten things up after giving up 24 points in the second half?
No, we knew what we had to do already. We've been trying to do it the last drive in the game, but we had a couple of mental errors and mental lapses, and we just had to just communicate and stay on top of our assignments and know what we're doing, and we was able to execute it and get off the field.
You were on the field, the defense was on the field for 14 plays at the end of regulation. What's it like to come right back and be on defense and make a stop there?
Oh, it felt good. I live for the opportunity to be able to make the play to help the team win, and I know all the guys on the defense do, so that's what makes it so effective out there. And we was able to make the play. Whoever, I think CD made one of the plays. I don't know who made the rest of the plays, but whenever the play came to them, they made that play and stepped up at the right time. And we all got that mentality that we want to be the guy.
Where were you standing on the sideline? Like, what was your vantage point of that touchdown to Rashad Perryman, and what went through your mind when you were watching it?
So I was a little ahead of him when he caught it, and then once he caught it, I'm like, man, BP fast. I know ain't nobody gonna catch him. He's trying to stiff him. I'm like, don't worry about stiff him. Just run. And that's what happened. He ran and scored and ran down on the field to celebrate the touchdown. But it was a great throw, great catch, great play call, and glad we got it done.
He's been on quite a journey too. I mean, he's cut by like 2 different teams, and comes here and is able to make such a big impact. What's it like seeing that?
Oh yeah, I'm happy for BP, man. I saw him. I think was it Chicago when we played Chicago earlier this year. I'm asking him what's going on because I know what type of player, what type of guy he could, and what he could bring to the team. I'm wondering why he not playing and suited up. He's like, man, I don't know what's going on here. I'm like, man, that's crazy because we could use you for sure. And you see how he come in and make a play for us, and yeah. So I'm glad that he getting opportunity and he taking the opportunity and running with it.
What's it like rushing a guy like Allen who, even if you keep him in the pocket, he's big and strong enough to elude you?
It's tough. You got to make sure you come correct. You got to make sure you're using your proper angles because he will try to, if you're coming from the outside, he probably will try to still outrun you to the outside. So if you go upfield shoulder, it'll help, but it's still 240 pounds that you got to bring down. So it's still going to be a tough job regardless, but as long as we pursuing to the ball, we all on a hunt, we'll be able to get it done. We was able to get it done a few times this game.
You appeared to have this team buried at halftime, down 24-3. Was there too much relax in the second half by you guys on defense?
I don't know if it was relaxing. I just think they came out running the ball a little more when we was expecting them to pass, and then they lining up in pass formations and still doing like the quarterback powers and stuff like that. So that threw us off a little bit, but we was able to just regroup at the right time to make the plays. But yeah, I don't like the way we played in the second half. But the win, and we're gonna take our win and just go back and learn from it.
Are these games important as you prepare for the playoffs? Coming up in a month or so, to have this underneath your belt.
You said these games what?
Do these games help you as you prepare for the playoffs coming up in a month or so to have these games underneath your belt?
Yeah, it most definitely does because we been to the brink of possibly losing the game on. If we would have gave up a touchdown, we know that we could throttle down when we have to throttle down. Like the offense could step up, the defense could step up, special teams could step up when we need to, and we always gonna have that to reach back on and think about when it is a tough time in a potential playoff game or a game next week. We know what we're capable of.
Your quarterback's achieved a lot of milestones, including milestones this year. He had a big one tonight. He was able to overtake Drew Brees for the most touchdown or the most completions in NFL history. Just what can you say about him?
I just think he's cementing his legacy as the greatest quarterback ever, even without that record. It's like no debate. I think his work day in, day out, it's just immaculate to be able to do that from, what's this year, 22, 23, no fall off. He's if it's any debate, you just you hating. Like, he's the best.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you.